This year marks the 47th anniversary of Turkey's barbaric invasion of Cyprus. Injustice need not be forever, and the passage of time in no way mitigates the egregious wrong committed by Turkey. So together we continue to condemn not only the initial aggression, but the cruel occupation of Cyprus as well. That said, it is tremendously important that we use this occasion as well to celebrate Cyprus and its amazingly resilient people. Today, Cyprus is a critically important partner of the United States and our allies in Eastern Mediterranean. US-Cyprus relations have never been stronger.
47 years of occupation is 47 years too long for all Cypriots, and we must redouble our efforts to end this unacceptable situation. We can and must demand an end to the Turkish occupation and bring about a just solution. We must also make very clear to President Erdogan that any attempt to resettle Varosha, which would be a gross violation of UN resolutions and international law, will be met with stiff US sanctions. And we should work with our EU partners to do the same. As we pursue our mission to achieve justice on the island, we must also continue our efforts to strengthen the bilateral relationship between the United States and the Republic of Cyprus. The good news is that our relationship is getting stronger by the day. Cyprus is a key strategic partner in the region, bolstering security and serving as a bridge between the United States and the Eastern Mediterranean.
The relationship between our two countries has never been stronger. Ever since we signed the Statement of Intent on bilateral security cooperation in 2018, our security partnership has continued to deepen. We have benefited from this through our joint military exercises, joint training to improve maritime security and cybersecurity, port visits by U.S. Navy vessels to Cyprus, and breaking ground on the $5 million Cyprus Center for Land, Open Sea, and Port Security Regional Training Center, which focuses on border security and preventing the spread of weapons of mass destruction.
Let us focus on the growing importance of Cyprus-US relations and elevating them in a tangible, strategic, and results-oriented manner, which has been a conscious choice made by the Cyprus government in the past several years, a choice that I applaud them for making. A core pillar of the reorientation of Cyprus foreign policy has been the advancement of Cyprus-US relations and its evolution into a strategic partnership. This shift has been a meaningful, substantial one, yielding mutual benefits for Cyprus and the United States, as well as for the region, which constitutes a critical strategic space. And today, because of our country's joint efforts, I am pleased to say that Cyprus-US relations have never been stronger.
We joined together to affirm the essential partnership between Cyprus and the United States. I'm deeply grateful for Cyprus's friendship over the decades. Together, we have created economic opportunities, worked together to maintain security and peace in the Mediterranean, and laid the groundwork for our countries to keep working together in the years to come.
I'm encouraged by the strengthening of US-Cyprus ties. The United States is grateful to have another valuable partner in the Eastern Med. Thanks to Cyprus's support, our U.S. Armed Forces have enjoyed a resupply point for our Navy ships in the Indian Ocean at the port of Limassol, access to airfields for emergency landings, and joint search and rescue exercises.
As a senior member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, I have witnessed the growing importance of Cyprus as a strategic partner for the United States, often serving as a bridge between three continents in the region. We must continue building bilateral relations between our two nations, and we must view our relationship holistically. These ties will help further cooperation between Cyprus and the United States in many areas where our interests are aligned, including clean energy and environmental sustainability, high-tech business ventures, and joint research into cutting-edge technology.
The US-Cyprus partnership is one of the most important and reliable strategic relationships for the United States. Our partnership is based on a genuine friendship and is centered on our mutual interest in tackling a complex set of issues facing both Europe and the Middle East. Cyprus has always been and remains an invaluable bridge in helping to navigate the diplomatic landscape at the crossroads of East and West. Through difficult circumstances and intimidation from its neighbor, Cyprus has consistently leaned into regional cooperation and peaceful resolutions of disagreements, the United States is proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with Cyprus.
The president and his team know that Turkey has been uncompromising on Cyprus, that its moves on Varosha are an illegal provocation, and that Turkey must commit to the rule of law for there to be stability in the region. I look forward to working with my colleagues to continue to strengthen that relationship and build even greater cooperation between our two countries.
I am so pleased to join you all today to celebrate the important and deepening relationship between Cyprus and the United States. Cyprus has proven to be a stable, efficient, reliable security provider and a part of the world in dire need of stability. President Biden has signaled that his administration is eager for more active engagement in the region. And as Vice President, he was one of the first to acknowledge and highlight the strategic necessity of our bilateral partnership. I look forward to working with the administration to push our country's relationship to new heights.
As a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, I'm deeply invested in all of the work that we do, both with Greece on a bilateral basis and with our NATO partner, Cyprus. There's a really important partnership that we can have, both with Greece and with Cyprus, to make sure that we have a coordinated strategy to help our friends and allies develop their own energy resources.
We must not give up pressure and hope on the peaceful reunification of Cyprus. Let me also recognize the growing relationship between Cyprus and the United States. Our State Department noted earlier this year that cooperation between the United States and Cyprus is at, quote, an historic high.
As we mark the solemn recognition of the 47th anniversary of the invasion of Cyprus, I also remain hopeful that serious diplomatic re-engagement from the Biden administration can lead to renewed United Nations talks that will hopefully bring the reunification of Cyprus. Nonetheless, we will continue to move the US-Cyprus bilateral relationship forward. It's important. It's an issue that President Biden knows well, and I have no doubt that his administration, as well as the United States Congress, will continue to support the strengthening of the US-Cyprus relationship. We're not going to tolerate Turkey's continued provocations toward Cyprus or other regional partners as well.
I am proud to support the relationship between our two nations. In the Eastern Mediterranean, Cyprus has been a reliable partner in countering some of the destabilizing actors. While Cyprus certainly faces challenges, there are more opportunities for progress, which is why we must continue to pursue peace in the region and build our cultural, security, and economic ties.
Cyprus have been staunch allies of the United States, on the front lines, staring down a region of our world plagued by stalwart authoritarian regimes, state-sponsored terrorism, and Islamic fundamentalism. They have consistently fought back and defended their respective citizens against overt aggression from their hostile neighbors. US-Cyprus relations has never been stronger, and we have a strategic and moral responsibility to ensure that Cyprus has everything it needs to remain a beacon of freedom in that region.
The Republic of Cyprus has been a steadfast ally, and Cypriots of all backgrounds deserve an end to the senseless division of their homeland. Ending the illegal occupation of Cyprus would safeguard the country's independence while amplifying its bridge-building capacity, further stabilizing and bringing peace to the region, all of which will make Cyprus an even better ally. Congress will not turn a blind eye to Turkey's regional aggression or pursuit of policies that threaten U.S. interests or that of our partners. We need to continue to hold Turkey accountable, especially today when it threatens Cypriot reunification with its actions in Varosha.
The bilateral relationship between the United States and Cyprus is so important, whether it be trade, whether it be military support, whether it be standing up and standing with Cyprus to ensure that international laws are being followed. The United States must continue to be an ally of the people of Cyprus and ensure that We advocate for reunification of Cyprus.
I remain committed to ensuring Cyprus's independence, to strengthening the United States alliance with Cyprus, and to supporting efforts in Congress to defend its stability and sovereignty. Our partnership with our ally Cyprus is of strategic and cultural significance that advances global interests and security and prosperity in the Eastern Mediterranean. Of course, we know Cyprus faces threats with an ever-growing aggression from Turkey, particularly with recent actions by Turkey related to Varusha. We know that it will take a united effort from Congress, the administration, and the international community to speak out and stop Turkey's aggression.
Over the last 6 decades, your country has undergone incredible changes and overcome many difficult challenges it has faced. And through it all, Cyprus's commitment to a long-standing friendship with the United States has been resolute, built upon economic cooperation, our shared goals for the region, and mutual trust. And as Cyprus continues to uphold its end of this partnership, I want you to be aware of our enormous support for it here in the U.S. Congress.
I'm extremely proud of my Cypriot roots, the changes that have been made, the democracy that has been forged forward by the Greek people themselves.
I'm proud to join all of you in stating unequivocally, Turkey must withdraw its troops and end its illegal occupation of Cyprus. A stable and reunified Cyprus benefits the United States, the entire Eastern Mediterranean, and most of all, Cypriots themselves, who deserve to live without the looming presence of the Turkish military. As we look to the past to commemorate the Turkish partition of Cyprus, US-Cypriot collaboration in recent years promises an even stronger bilateral relationship as we look to the future of cooperation between our two countries. The United States and Cyprus continue to forge strategic, meaningful partnerships and collaborate on a broad spectrum of issues from regional defense to energy security. The United States continues to view Cyprus as a vital partner in global and regional security, economic cooperation, and energy development.
We will work and continue to press as hard as we can for a just solution to Cyprus, and your advocacy will be at the center of that, and for that I thank you, and we will continue to join as lawmakers, as your partners in that effort. It is important to lift up the strength of the current partnership between Cyprus and the United States. This offers a way for us to build forward, to explore the great potential for partnerships in the energy arena as a matter of security, economics, and other ways that we can collaborate between Cyprus and the United States. All of these things bode well for the strong, continued relationship between the United States and Cyprus, something that we are so very, very proud of.
I've been proud to see Cyprus become a key ally and partner in the region, and we must continue to grow the bilateral relationship between our two countries. The Republic of Cyprus is a vital partner in the region for maintaining political stability and fostering economic development. It is clearly in our national security interest to promote cooperation among countries in this difficult neighborhood. While we continue to collaborate with and provide assistance to Cyprus, we also have an obligation to monitor and always speak out against Turkey's increasingly aggressive activities.
As we reflect on the somber 47th anniversary of the Republic of Cyprus's illegal occupation by Turkey, we should recognize that it is Cyprus who is the true friend and ally of the United States.
I look forward to continuing and fostering this strategic partnership for years to come.
The U.S. is honored to call Cyprus our partner, and we look forward to continuing our relationship in a way that advances our national security and economic well-being.
I'm excited about what the future holds for the US-Cyprus cooperation. Working together, we will continue finding solutions to regional and global problems and forging partnerships that benefit both of our nations.
Thank you for your dedication to the relationship between the United States and the Republic of Cyprus. As Chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, I look forward to continuing to support our bilateral relationship by promoting peace and security in the Eastern Mediterranean.
As the Senate Majority Leader, I will work to strengthen our country's ties and make sure that we build a country that offers opportunity for all. Thank you for your leadership. Zito Kibrot.
Thank you all for your commitment to a safe and prosperous Eastern Mediterranean.
So much of this is due to the incredible engagement of all of your organizations and communities that have spent years, literally years, educating members of Congress on the importance of Cyprus. I will continue to champion Cyprus as a great partner and friend.
As always, I remain an advocate and friend to the country of Cyprus and its people here in the United States. God bless you for all of the great work you are doing.
Please know that I will continue working with my colleagues in Congress to bring us closer to partners like Cyprus, while also addressing the reckless behavior of pseudo-allies like Turkey in the process.
Thank all of you for your tireless efforts to achieve justice on Cyprus and further cement the bonds of friendship between our two countries.
Thank you for your leadership in strengthening the US-Cyprus alliance and continuing to promote the causes of freedom and democracy all throughout the world.
Thanks for all your good work over the years.
I thank you all for joining us in this effort.
God bless you all, and thank you for the opportunity to join you today.
I am so thrilled to count this community as my friends, and I will always be a partner.
I always keep you in my heart and at the forefront of my political agenda.
I remain committed to celebrating, strengthening, and defending the U.S.'s alliance with Cyprus. Thank you to everyone here for your tireless work toward our common goal, a Cyprus that is united, at peace, and free.
Congratulations on another vibrant and consequential conference. I look forward to our continued work together in the days, months, and years ahead.
I look forward to continuing to work with all of you to promote peace, security, and prosperity in the Eastern Mediterranean. As Dr. Martin Luther King was fond of saying, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. And I want you to know that I will stay with you and stay by your side as long as necessary to keep bending that arc of justice. Thank you.